All right, 7-3, second quarter. It's 2nd and 9. Um, I want our defense to step up here. We really need to step up. Let's go, guys. Get them. There you go. Wrap them up. There you go. Dang. 92 wants to tackle somebody to the ground. He was not letting go until that whistle blew. He's like, what's that meme or saying? Like, I didn't hear no whistle. Or no, ain't that Rocky? Where he said, I didn't hear no whistle. Or I didn't hear no bell. 92 is balling. He going, you can't see me. That's that John Cena thing. You can't see me. 3rd and 6. Come on, defense. Let's get a stop right here. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Wrap him up. Come on, get him. There you go. Bring him down. There you go. There you go, 97. Let's go. Jackson Jr. Let's get it, big fella. That's right, man. Let's go. Want to see that hype. I'm good. That was good stop by our defense. Still holding Andy out of the end zone. Which is why we're going to win this game, because the only points that Andy can get is just field goals. Look, their wide receivers aren't going anywhere, bro. Miss the kick. It's a 40-yard attempt. Miss it. Kick it over here. Kick it over here. Miss it. Miss that kick. Miss that kick. Miss that kick. Miss it. Miss it. Miss it. Yeah, he missed it. He missed it. Yes. I did it with my magic powers. Yes. Yes. Let's go, baby. Woo! The tide is turning. No pun to Alabama, obviously, but the tide is turning, baby. Let's go. Dude, that was a great kick by the Indiana kicker, you know. He's definitely going to be kicking on Sundays with that terrific kick. That was a good kick by him. You know, I give him a lot of credit for that kick. Let's go. This puts a smile on my face. Let's go, man. Oh, yeah, boy. Let's go. Number 1. That's right, Bruce. We number 1. As he did a lot of the times. I almost thought about bringing back the cupcakes, but I didn't. I decided not to. Because they still had a good season. You know, they're not really a cupcake team. Even though they only played one game on their schedule. But nonetheless, I'm really happy with that stop. We're right where we got them. We got them right where we want them. And Indiana, they're not going to be able to do anything. Say first quarter, though, played by them. They played better than what I expected them to play in the first quarter. That's for true. I thought it would be like 21-0 at this point already in the game, to be quite honest. But, you know, it's still the second quarter, so we still got time, and that's what we're going to do. We're just going to make this game kind of boring. You know, we got to make it exciting. We want the people who are just watching to watch. You know, we want them to be semi-entertained, especially all of our haters. You know, we want to keep those guys entertained as well, because, you know, they're sitting there hoping and praying that we lose, but that's not going to happen. Okay, that's one prayer that is not going to be answered tonight. Okay, let's go. So, yeah, but like the big news I was talking about earlier, guys, it's Brian Hartline. He's leaving us. He's leaving us for, I believe it's South Florida, down there in South Florida. I mean, he's our offensive coordinator and our wide receivers coach. So, and he's the reason why our talent is as good as they are. You know, the tight end and the wide receivers, because of him teaching them everything he knows about the sport and stuff like that, man. It's going to be a big loss. It's going to be hard to replace him, but I do wish Brian Hartline nothing but the best. I'm not sure how good recruiting he's going to do down there or how quickly he's going to be able to turn that school around, because South Florida, they just never really have a good football team throughout the year. every season. But, I wish Brian Hartline the best. It's sad that he's leaving, though. He's still coaching us, and he still will be coaching us in the playoff games as well, in the national championship game as well. So he'll still be part of our second repeat for sure. But, man, it's going to be harder to three-peat next season, though. That's the thing. I mean, who do we find to replace him with? He's going to be really hard to replace. I don't know. I know Ryan Day was working, finding new replacements for him, man, but it's still going to be. But, I wish him the best. I don't know if he's able to turn that school around, but I say this, if anybody was able to do it, it's him. Because, just look how good he taught our wide receivers, Saying, catch it, catch it, catch it! Catch it! Yeah! Go! Go! Go, Jeremiah! Oh, they tripped him up right there, but he almost ran it in. Let's go! That's my boy! Let's go! There's a flag down, however. The refs, they're getting flag happy down here. I don't know what the flag for. What did we do? What's the flag for, ref? Let's check the flag.
Yeah. Illegal helmet contact, hands to face. Defense.
Yeah! So it's on Indiana, hand to the face. That was an excellent pass. That's what I've been saying, too, in the first quarter, that, hey, we need to come out here and do a Hail Mary. Apparently, Ryan Day heard me. Guys, we're doing a Hail Mary to Jeremiah Smith right on the sideline, and he's going to catch it, and he's going to almost get in, but he got to get tackled. The Indiana player was able to get his hand on his, what you call this side bone right here, on his thigh, and knock him down because of his speed. He was going so fast that he lost his balance. But, man, that was a beautiful throw and catch right there by Julian Sayin to Jeremiah Smith. And it's already 1st and 10. Looks like Ryan Day got in those guys' ear after the first quarter and let them know what's up. And the offense took that to heart, and it looks like now they're starting to get going here, after the 20th pull. So, yeah. Excellent. That's what I like to see, man. Let's get this team off their high horse early. Gus. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought that was the Indiana coach. I don't even know his name. But he did say to Google him. I guess I'll just Google Indiana Hoosiers head coach. And right next to us, the Indiana head coach lost to OhioState Buckeyes in 2025 for the Big Ten championship. Ooh, Jackson. Yeah, keep moving those feet. Jackson did take kind of a big hit there, but he kept moving his feet. Is there a fight down there on the field? Oh, Indiana players, they're getting a little bit salty. Listen, you're already out-talented. You're playing the best team in college football, so I don't know why you're getting all upset for it. It ain't our fault that you can't keep up. Don't get mad at us, Indiana. We're just playing football, bro. This 3rd and 7, we should get a touchdown right here. If not a first. Okay, Sayin, he's looking downfield. Sayin, oh, man, see? He was looking down that field again. He got tripped up right here. Just want to take the points, We're going to score more points anyway, so I'll just go ahead. Just take the 3. Make it 10-3. And then we'll stop Indiana and get the ball back. Easy as 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, do, re, mi, fa, la, sol, la, ti, do. I think. Yeah, it is. That's from The Sound of Music, too. That's the first place I've ever heard that from is The Sound of Music. La, do, a female deer. It's up. It's up. Oh, wow. That was a weird kick. Kind of looked like maybe he was going to miss it there, but our kicker ain't Indiana's kicker. Our kicker actually knows how to kick a football. But it did kind of take a weird turn. For a second there, I thought it was going to be going past it for a second there. But then it kind of curved back in on its own and straight on through the uprights for the easy 3. So now it's 10-3. I agree with that. Just go ahead and take the 3 points. Our defense is on fire now. Our offense is starting to get there. So, just take the 3 and make it 10-7, and yeah. I don't know what this game will be at halftime, but guess we'll see. I don't even know who's performing at the half. Like, I watched the SEC championship game, and here they had not Ludacris, but some like country singer I never even heard of before. I don't know any of his music. I never heard any of his songs, but I mean, he was all right, up there singing whatever song he was singing. I don't even remember the song he was singing, but yeah, he was singing something, obviously. But I'm pretty sure he wasn't singing it live. I'm pretty sure the majority of the time, especially during Super Bowl halftime, that they just lip sing into the mic and act like they're singing. And sometimes, fun fact, some artists will do that at their concerts as well. So when you think you're getting a live performance, what you're actually getting is a recorded performance. Because some of those singers, they actually just lip sing into the mouth while their music is just going off in the playground. And this has been proven time and time by videos, thanks to the internet, of these stars, like people going to these concert stars and they're sitting there singing. All of a sudden, their music cuts off and you don't hear like the person's voice singing, and vice versa as well. So yeah. So I'm not saying all artists do it. I'm just saying every once in a while, you might be going to a recorded show instead of a live show. As far as singing goes, like you'll get to see the person in live, but you won't actually hear them singing. And here's another fun fact. Speaking about singers, some of them actually can't really sing that good. I'm not going to name names, but some artists actually only sound good because of the editing that they do afterwards. I don't know who, but yeah, that's just another fun fact. As I bring the camera closer to me, right there. There we go. But yeah, wow. Oh, that must have been the first quarter. The entire stadium is dark and everybody has their phones out. Oh, that was before the game. Before all the teams ran out onto the field, everybody had their flashlights out on their camera phone, and it looked pretty cool in there. I mean, I would say there's a majority of Ohio State fans there versus the Indiana fans, which makes sense because we're obviously the bigger fan base, and our fans actually do travel to watch these games. But I get it. Probably Indiana fans do too, obviously, because they're there also. But just 10 times more, it's going to be Ohio State fans going to wherever the Buckeyes are playing out of town, because that's how much we love our team and expect greatness from them. Let's go. Our special teams is hyped up. What are they showing here? Oh, don't tell me Sane got hurt on that play. No. Is that why they're showing this replay of Sane getting tackled? Don't tell me he got hurt. Oh, the rain. Oh, that's not good news. They're wrapping up Salen's ankle. I think he'll be ready to go, though. I don't think it's like badly damaged or anything like that. There's probably just keeping a close eye on it. Probably should keep a close eye on it, though. We need to win this. Well, we're going to win this, and it's going to be nice because we're going to get a bye week. And we're going to need that bye week to rest up and get ready for our opponent. Our team does need a break. I'll say that, man. After this game's over, our guys need to rest up for the playoffs. That's why I say we need a break, because the playoffs are just around the corner. And tomorrow we find out who's in and we find out who's not. And if Miami's fans are going to be mad or if Notre fans are going to be mad. I don't want to see Notre Dame in the playoffs at all, so I'm really hoping that they get knocked out. Oh, but there's another championship game going on as well. So I'm keeping a close eye on that game as well. But here is a flag down. I don't know why there's a flag down again. What is it with these refs and throwing flags? Holding offense. Okay, holding offense. That's good, ref. Good call. Good job. Listen, I don't mind them throwing flags as long as it's not against us. But that was a good call, ref. Pat yourself on the back for that good call. But Duke and Virginia, that game right there is also an interesting game. Right now, their games, Duke is winning 14-7 versus Virginia. If Duke beats Virginia, then all heck is gonna break loose. And you know what? I am kind of rooting for chaos for the playoff ranking. Let's not make it easy for the committee to choose these 12 teams. I want them to see them struggle a little tiny bit. Make it a little bit difficulty. And if Duke beats Virginia, then that is going to be a likely scenario where all chaos will break loose, because then you won't have Virginia in there. So what are you going to do with the other teams? I don't know, guys. It really would be one big mess. So hopefully Duke is able to pull off that upset. And if they do, they'll be ACC champions. So you can add that to their resume, but they're not going to get in, Duke, regardless if they beat Virginia, because their record has just been terrible this football season, really. I mean, they're really, the ACC is such a mess that, oh, dang, that was a big hit by 92-1. But, the ACC's been like a big, huge mess this season. And so Duke got really lucky that they even got into the ACC championship. So they should just be happy about that. But if they should really be happy that if they were able to upset Virginia, which right now they are, but it's only in the second quarter, so. I'm hoping just for the chaos purposes. But if they don't, it's whatever. But I am rooting for chaos. Like the Joker said, what do you say? I'm a professor of chaos, or something to those effect, or I don't know. Something like I'm a mental chaos, or I'm a idea of. Wait, no, that's Jared Leno's Joker, who says I don't even know. That was the worst joke over all time. Somebody said it. That's all I know. Somebody who played Joker said those words as Joker. That's all I know. I don't know anymore. So it looks like Indiana is slowing down the game here. It looks like their game plan might be to try to keep our offense on the sideline. Will it pay off for them? No. But they're like really taking their time here. I don't know why. I'm sure they want to get the right play call in and like kind of rest their players a little bit, but it looks like they're trying to keep our offense on the sideline because they're taking these plays like really slow. Come on, defense. It's third down right here, so this would be a huge stop for our defense to get the ball back. They might even go for it, though, because they are on their side of the field. Well, on our side of the field. So 3rd and 2. Come on, defense. Get them. That should have been a flag. There's nobody open anyway. But that should have been a flag because the Indiana's offensive linemen totally pulled down our defensive man. Totally just grabbed him and threw him down to the ground because he couldn't block him. So he was like, you know what? I got a better idea. I'm just going to throw you on the ground and hopefully the flags let me get it. Hopefully the refs let me get away with it. But they're going for it, and they did let them get away with it. But they're going for it here on 4th and 2. This would be a big, huge stop by our defense. We need to stop right here. Come on, D. They might. Oh, nope. No flags. They're trying to get us to jump over sides. I'm pretty sure they're going to call a timeout. Or is that a false start? Okay, no. Good. Our guys didn't bite. They didn't take the bait. They tried a hard count. They tried to get us to jump off bounds, but they did call a timeout. And more likely they're going to go for it here on this 4th and 2. So what I would do in this situation, I would just bring in a linebacker blitz. Because 8 times out of 10, they're going to run it, unless they want to do like a fake pass to the tight end. But it's only 2 yards, so they might be thinking that, hey, we can get just 2 yards, simple and easy, on the ground. So our defense, they just need to come out and do a blitz. That's what exactly what I do. I don't know if I'd do an all-out blitz because at the same time, well, okay, here's my final answer, right? what we need to do on this 4th and 2, do an all-out blitz, but the corners still need to stay with the wide receivers. So it's basically going to be man-to-man. They're not going to beat our men. I believe in our defense. And our defense is just better. So that's what I would do in this situation. All-out blitz with the corners still defending the wide receivers. Now, I don't know if that's technically an all-out blitz, but maybe there's a different play for it. But I'm blitzing as many people as I can while covering the wide receivers. That's the play I'm calling. And hopefully Ryan Day comes out here, and hopefully we just don't sit back and play like, because if we play pass coverage, then I feel like they're just going to get it because our guys are going to be sitting back and not up at the line. But if we play up at the line in this situation and we get a blitz, we're already at the line. So our chances increase of getting that sack. And the time limit decreases for whatever Indiana decides to do. If they decide to throw it, they're only going to have that short time of window. So I totally like the blitz option here. I feel like that's the better, wise choice. And Ryan Day, he seems like a smart man, so he should agree with me and let our guys just go ahead and blitz. Because I really think knowing Indiana, man, they might try to get cute. So I think Indiana might try to throw it. But regardless of what they're doing, that's what we need to do. We need to blitz here and get this stop. And that's what we need to do, because that is what we need to do. If you smell what the Rock is cooking. Try to do the eyebrow thing, but I don't think it's working out quite right. I can't even raise my one eyebrow. Fun fact, The Rock used to be my WWE wrestler. He's not anymore. Well, I mean, he kind of is, if I'm being quite honest. Listen, I look past the political stuff, so no, I can say he's probably still one of my favorite wrestlers, man. I was a big fan of his whenever I was a kid, but I'm not a big fan of his movies, though. He hasn't really made anything that's been good lately. I mean, if you don't believe me, watch Black Adam. Such a bad movie. But here it is, 4th and 2. They're going for the pass. Get him. Oh, man. That was too easy. That was an easy slant route right there. We didn't get there fast enough. We did come with the blitz, though. I feel like it was the chance we had to take. Yeah. We came with the blitz, but they just hit us with the screen pass that went the opposite direction. But that's okay, Sometimes you got to take chances like that, and if you don't hit it right on time, then, your opponent will pick up that first down. Just like what happened, but it's okay. I believe our defense can get a stop here. Come on, guys. I need you guys to tackle them. Okay? Tackle them earlier, not late. Don't let them get down onto the field. Come on, defense. Wrap them up. Wrap them up. Don't let him do the little spinny stuff. I think he picked up the first down, though. I mean, it was only 1 yard, so. Indiana's not going to do anything here. We're going to stop them, so. Okay, well, they're doing all this just to get a field goal. How about that? Makes no sense. All this effort just to get a field goal, Indiana? Please, get out of here, bro. They ain't scoring on us. Come on, guys. Don't let them get back into that end zone. Let's go, defense. Come on, put it to them. Put it to them. Get in there. Tackle them. There you go. Trip them up. There you go. Knock him down. Let's go. That's what I would like to see, man. Get there quick. We got to get there a whole lot quicker. We need to bring some more pressure. There we go. 97, boy. Let's go. Trip them up. 15 thought he was going to escape. He's like, oh my gosh, this is my way out. Oh my gosh, that way blocked. Oh my gosh, maybe if I go this way. Oh, I fell. That's exactly how that happened. 2nd and 12. We got them backed up right where we want them. Come on, defense. Get in there. Get in there like swimwear. Come on. There you go. Bring them down. Bring them down. There you go, big fella. Let's go. Showing up and showing out. Let's do it. Let's go. Now we put them in the passing situation. That was an excellent sack by our defense. Again, we're getting pressure on this offensive line. They're just overpowered, man. And that's what we need to continue to do all game, because then, they have less time to do anything that they want to back there while they're sitting back there in the pocket. Nice tackle by 92. Coming up, mean mugging. Like he should be. 3rd and 15 throwing situation. Getting past defense here. It's a screen pass. Get him, guys. Don't let him get on the outside. Don't let him get on the outside. He's short. Short, that's 4th down right there. Go ahead, Andy, and take your little 3 points. Hurrah, I told you. All that effort just for a field goal. Wow. Wow. See how much effort Indiana has to put into it to get a field goal? That right there should let you know that they're not winning this game. I hope he misses it again. Come on, my favorite kicker on the field. Come on, Andy, and miss it again. Kick it that way. Kick it that way. I'm using my magic powers. Miss it. Okay, well, he got through that time. So 10-6. Yeah. Don't really care about their field goal. That really does nothing. You want to beat the best team in college football, and you think you're going to do that by just kicking field goals? By all means, keep kicking field goals. Does you no favors, does us a ton of favors. Think Indiana coaches would know a thing or two about this, Kind of feel like maybe they should have just, gambled and went for it there. Look at them. They're so disappointed, bro. All that effort for nothing. Yeah, Indiana. Yeah, that's your team. Oh, man. I'm just wow. Really? All that effort. I'm not going to let that go. I can't let it go because they put in all that effort just to get 3 points. That's hilarious to me. That just tells you how bad Indiana actually is. This should be a kick return for a touchdown. Oh, man. I was hoping he'd run out of that end zone. I think he had room. Number one, it's faster, too. He could have been, zigzagging, while the Indiana players are sitting there jumping and trying to get in there. I like the little emoji that they have up there. You came in both coaches are wearing wrecking balls and bumping into each other. That's kind of funny right there. But, yeah, man. Just wow. Wow! I bet Indiana fans are real proud of that field goal right there. Yeah, good job, guys. You guys got 3 points. Good job. See? There you go, Tate. There you go. Get a nice little pass to Tate. Our offense is ready to go. They're going to get fired right here. I don't feel like we have to hurry because we do get the ball to start the next half. So, want to leave a little time as clock as possible for Indiana and just try to be us having the last possession here. But we are approaching the 2-minute warning. We still have all 3 of our timeouts as well, so there's no need to hurry right here. It is 1st and 10. We're on their sideline. We're going to go down and get a touchdown. Looks like Ryan Day might call a timeout here. Or maybe just let it go to the 2-minute warning. That's what I would do. Yeah, that's what Sane's doing. Good call. I like that play call right here. Let it hit the 2-minute warning. Get back on the sideline. Make sure everybody's on the same page. Hey, guys, there's only 2 minutes left. We don't have to rush. We still got all 3 timeouts. We can do basically anything. I mean, we still can even run the ball. Right? So now right here is where we can confuse the Indiana defense because they don't know what we're going to do. And because our entire playbook is still open for us, Routes where we can get 3 yards, 5 yards, whatever. You know what I mean? So we don't have to panic right here. Don't make any stupid mistakes. Saying, if you see a lane, run through it. And if nobody's open downfield, throw it away. The last thing we need here is a sack. Make smart decisions. And we will control the timeouts. That's what I'm telling the guys on the sidelines right now. And just go out there and execute. Okay? That's all. We're not in no hurry. We're not this clock. Get a touchdown. Come back out in half and have the ball to start the half. Excellent scenario right there. That would be perfect. So it would be 17-6 at that point. And that's what it should be going into the half. I thought it would be a whole lot more, but I'll take 17-6 all day. Going into the half and with the ball to start the next half, yeah. So I think that's what we should do. But I guess obviously I feel like that's what Ryan Day is coaching them on the sideline as well. Get ready to do all that. And, slow and steady wins the race. We don't have to get a big, huge chunk of yards. We can get like 3 yards every play, right? That's 3, 6. Okay, well, maybe we can get 3 yards and 2 plays and then 4 yards in the next one. That's math. My math is mathing. So, yeah. And I laugh because I think it's funny. I don't know. Maybe nobody else finds it funny, but I think it's funny. But, yeah, guys, I'm just really excited for this right here. Okay, I thought I got a message, but I didn't get no message. My phone just makes random noises sometimes. Why? I don't know. Maybe there's a ghost haunting my phone. Probably not a ghost. Probably just, I don't know. It just likes to make some noise. Ew, is that their mascot, by the way? Wow. If that's Indiana's mascot, which I think it is, that's an ugly mascot, man. That's a terrible looking mascot. Really bad. Let's see here. Oh, Duke is still beating Virginia 14-7. So I guess we'll see if Duke is able to pull off the upset. Hopefully they are. But it's 1st and 10. Oh, we're just going out running the play. That's fine right there because we still got, obviously, we got all the time right here. Now, there'll come to a point where we need to start throwing the ball, but right now we can just kind of run it and just kind of get what yards we can get on the ground. And then the closer we get, Julian can just use that big arm of his, and Jeremiah Smith just use his speed. And right there, bam, bamboozle. We got a touchdown, folks. It's that easy for us. It's that easy. We watch. We're going to get a touchdown. And we're not even going to put as much effort as Indiana did in that last drive. They put a ton of effort for nothing. Come on, Stan. Oh, well, they got to us right there. I don't know. Maybe we won't get a touchdown. Will Indiana call their timeouts, though? I'm curious. Or will they just, go into the half? They know we get the ball, so they're not playing like they want to beat us. Because any smart coach would call a timeout right here. It would be 3rd down and long. You want to preserve some time on the clock for your offense, don't you? But the Indiana coach, I guess apparently he don't want to coach. Because he's not calling a timeout. Well, whatever. Don't call a timeout then, buddy. All right? Just let that clock roll. Looks like that's what we're doing. You might call a timeout here. Nope, we hit Sayan hikes the ball at 3rd and 8. Come on, Sayan. Catch it. Oh, man, he threw it way out in front of Jeremiah Smith to where he wasn't able to catch it right there. Wow, we only got 10 points in this first half, it looks like. Yeah, Ryan Day needs to talk to Sam, bro. I don't know what's going on in his head, but he needs to get his head screwed on right. Talk to him, Day. But, yeah, punt the ball away. We don't want to give, obviously, Indiana a short field. They give them another 3 points because that's all they're scoring on this game. There is only 32 seconds left, so I guess we'll see how aggressive Indiana wants to be here. Maybe they'll just go into the half. They did not call a timeout. And now there's a flag down on the field again. Oh, nope, never mind. Ryan Day took a timeout. I guess he wants to make sure our special teams is lined up and everybody's getting ready to block and stuff. Or maybe he's going to try to pull a fast one and try to, fake a special teams bunt. I've seen that in an earlier game where, who was it? Somebody tried to fake a fake punt, but went so terribly wrong that they weren't able to get it. I think that was maybe BYU. He tried to do that. I could be wrong on that, though. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, Ryan Day, talk to our special teams. I hope you don't try to fake it. Please don't try to fake it. Because if we try to fake it, I don't think we'll get it. I think it'll be stupid. Just punt the ball away. You never know with Ryan Day. So, okay, yeah, it's just a regular punt. Okay, good. Calling for a fair catch. You better call for a fair catch. There was nowhere for you to run. There were nowhere for you to hide. All right, Indiana. Well, I guess we'll see. With only 25 seconds left, they do have 2 timeouts, but Indiana's not that good of a team to get the ball down the field that fast. So I'm expecting they take a kneel here just to go into halftime. They should be happy with a 10-6 score, right? They should be happy it's that close right now, really. And it's only that close because of our team, right? Kind of sluggish. They come out, hand the football. Yeah, it looks like they're just going to go ahead and accept their fate of being down, of only having 6 points in this half. Man, so that looks like it's going to be the end of the first half. Not a good start, not a great start. We really need to start opening it up here. Make some plays downfield, hit them with some passes. We're better than what we're playing right now. We need to go up back in half and figure this out. And just keep our foot on the gas and come out here and start playing like us. I don't feel like we played like us in this half. So it wasn't like a great or even good. It was just a average, mediocre first half for our team. But I'm expecting for us to turn everything around. The defense was on fire, though, for the most part. They held them to only 2 field goals, so our defense is doing a good job. The offense, I don't know. We need to figure what's going out there. But our defense has been on fire. So our defense and special teams did good, but our offense this half been kind of sluggish. And our defense still needs to keep on fire and keep that pressure, putting the quarterback and quarterback in pressure. And our wide receivers and our offense, they just need to figure it out coming back and coming into this second half. But that's going to be the end of the second quarter. And yeah, that's just going to be the end of the second quarter. Yeah. That's all I was thinking. Is there anything else I want to say for the second quarter? And I don't think I said everything I need to say for the second quarter. So, yeah, we're just going to head straight into the third quarter.